What's up everybody, my name is Don, and today we'll be playing the arcade version of Gradius II, otherwise known as Vulcan Venture outside of Japan. Why is it called Vulcan Venture in different parts of the world? I'm not too sure, but what I am sure of is that this game is probably in my top 3 list of best space shooters of all time. Yeah, this game is great. There's already a huge improvement over the first game in that you can actually pick out your loadout, but you still can't pick out your the individual weapons like you can in Gradius III, which is a shame. But unlike Gradius III, Gofer no Yabou does not have unbalanced difficulty like the third game does. So no, I probably will not be playing Gradius III for the channel, unless it's the Super Nintendo version. I do like that version. Stage 1 requires you to fly through a starfield. There will be celestial dragons trying to run into Vic Viper. Just position the ship to where you can shoot the dragon's head, tilt it enough times, and the dragon shall explode eventually. They will shoot out fireballs at you, but you can destroy those fireballs and get power-ups if the RNG is on your side. But also take advantage of those orange little spaceships too, they have power-ups as well. Now, Gradius is a game where you really don't want to die. I mean, sure, you get sent back to a checkpoint, but you also power down too, and it's hard to get your power-ups back to full, especially if those power-ups are in an enemy that's flying at like 150,000 miles an hour, and you're in a slow-ass ship. So for my weapons, I just choose a loadout that has whatever that shoots up and down, that being the 2-way missiles or the double shot, because there's going to be a lot of enemies on ceilings and floors. Not particularly now, but especially later. Vic Viper's hitbox in this game is way smaller than you'd think, which is weird because when you pick up a shield power-up, the glowing aura also counts as a hitbox and it's wider than the ship itself. So you could be cruising by a corridor and scrape against the wall, and the shield will disintegrate but not your ship. Which makes this game really generous in that regard. And other space shooters like Thunder Force or R-Type, if any part of your ship touches the wall or the ceiling in any way, you will instantly explode. Alright, so the first boss is pretty self-explanatory. The Phoenix will shoot out a 7-way spread shot. You can either weave in between the shots or fly completely around it. I don't trust myself to weave in between, so I just do the latter option. I don't know why the stars just briefly spaz out there, it's kinda weird. Stage 2. I alluded to this earlier, but this is where you have to fly through tight corridors now, and where the shield is most useful. Even though it gets eaten away really quickly, you still don't want to take a straight bullet and get killed. You also have touchy arms that want to reach into your soul. I am not kidding when I say this. So some of the enemies here are a shout out to Contra. You got face huggers, which are already a shout out to Alien. So you got a game that shouts out an enemy from another game that shouts out an enemy from a movie. Yeah, that makes sense. They're the grabby hands. Personal space. So the arms never get destroyed, but you can retreat them. And there's also enemies shooting at you, so you gotta watch out for that too. I love the 2-way missile, it just covers a lot of screen space.
shoot it in the eye.
This eyeball enemy right here will shoot a dozen bullets at you, but the bullets can be shot down relatively easily. You also want to be careful of that random rock the thing shoots out at you. That will kill you in one hit regardless of shield status. The next level can be kinda difficult because of how random the ice crystals bounce off each other. It's really hard to explain it, you just have to see it to believe it. For those of you that haven't played a Gradius game before, all three of you I'm sure, the orange capsules are your power-ups and the blue capsules are screen clearing bombs. Picking up capsules will go towards that power meter at the bottom of the screen. As you can see, the more capsules I collect, the more the power meter goes to the right. So let's just use this as an example. You want to grab an option, right? You're gonna have to collect 5 capsules and then press the power up button in order to get the extra firepower. And there are also different strengths and weaknesses for the weapons you pick at the title screen. Like the ripple laser here, it's good at range, but it has really weak damage output. Compare that to the regular laser, which is so powerful it might one-shot a boss if you're lucky, but it's really thin. Be careful not to get pinned down by these ice crystals, they will kill you in one hit regardless of shield status. This for sure has to be my least favorite level in the game. Not only does it drag out for a little too long, if you do die, which is very easy to do, you're pretty much fucked. So yeah, the moral of the story is don't you fucking die on me. And here's the part where the ice crystals become indestructible, which is just wonderful. But with skill and luck from past me, I managed to get through this unscathed. So many crystals. Where are these crystals coming from? Did a planet just explode or something? I don't get it. But we are in the home stretch, which is good because I freaking hate this level. Just keep shooting. Ow, my shield! See, that's the hitbox. My ship didn't touch that rock, but the aura did, so there went my shield. So here's the strategy for this game. When you're fully powered up, be sure to have your power meter on where the shield is, so the furthest right. So whenever you lose the shield, you can just get it back by pressing the button. Crystal Core. He returns in Gradius 3. For this boss, you're gonna have to weave in and out of bullets or you're gonna die. And Crystal Core also has one more attack, which he's doing right now, which is to shoot lasers in one particular direction, which is not as threatening as the scatter shot. I'm not sure if you can weave in between those two lasers he shoots out from the core. It's pretty interesting to try out though. This boss is more susceptible to the straight laser. Even though I got the job done with the ripple laser, the straight laser kills him much faster. And here's this bastard. They're called option stealers. Whenever you have 4 options, these guys would like to come out at the most inopportune times to steal one or more options. I said options a lot, but yeah, just watch out for them. And sometimes it might even be easier to have 3 rather than 4 so they don't come out. And here's another level that brick walls you if you die. You got turrets at the tops and bottoms, and you have these little sentry droids that shoot all over the screen. And I mean all over. I'll say this again. I love the two-way missile. Then you got the upside down volcanoes from the first Gradius game. You can shoot the rocks for extra points, and that's a lot of damn points, I'll tell you that. So I noticed the vegetation on the rocks there, and how's that possible? We're in deep space. I know this is a video game, but what's going on here? My shield! No! I feel so naked without it. Oh well. Just gonna have to rely on dodging skills. And honestly, this boss is not too hard. You just have to dodge down and up. He just shoots missiles and a giant ass laser. That's it. I can only imagine how the bosses feel whenever they miss their shots because I'm moving too much. I have you now. Damn it! Oh, another option hunter. That's freaking awful. It's two on the same level. After this boss explodes, I'm gonna end the episode, so tune in for the final part of Gradius II. I'll see you then. Oh wait, one more thing. Is it Gradius or Gradius? I don't know.